This example will demonstrate how to connect PlantWatch to a COM-port connected barcode scanner. The first thing we're going to do is to create a device. So I'm going to right click, new device, and choose the type of device that I want, COM-port. And now we have a device that will communicate to a physical COM-port. By selecting the COM-port that my device is connected to and the appropriate baud rates, I've now configured a connection out to, in this case, COM2 at 19.2. I'll give it a reasonable name, and then I will save it. This now gives us a pipe that information will flow through that we can choose to do whatever we want. And the way we choose what to do is by adding a logic chart to process the data that comes in through our device barcode scanner. So if I select our device barcode scanner, right click and say create logic chart, which I will give it a name, call it process data. I've now got a device that will bring in data. Then I have a logic chart that will process the data. For our example, we're simply going to write the data to a text file. I can do that by taking the upper left cell and configuring it as an action of write to file. I'll give this a name of write data to file. So now I have a cell type of action write to file, and when I configure it, I will specify the place to write the data as well as the data to be written. In this case, the value that we want to write is the value that comes in through the device. And we will write it to a location on the hard drive on C with a file name of scanner data, an extension type of CSV. Now, our barcode scanner does not add a carriage return to the data. Therefore, if I don't do something, it will end up being one long line of concatenated information. So I'm going to add a carriage return line feed each time I write this down. The other configuration I'm going to choose is that I want to put this in an existing file. I want each time I get a barcode read, I want it to add to our file. And that does it. So now we have completed our example to connect a barcode scanner to PlantWatch.